Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. Hi, New Haven. Good to see you. Today, we are going to hopefully be orbiting the Mun amongst other projects. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you as well. All right, it's just starting up in the background, and we will get into it in a moment. How have people been? I hope you've been well. I've got I've got hair in my mouth somehow. Today I got hold of something new for the stream, which should be fun coming up, and I've got to really work on the calibration for my sensors. But that will come up very shortly, I suspect. So I hope you'll be able to see that soon. Meant I didn't get any editing done, but that's how things can be. I think we'll just flip over there. Just flip over the scene. Yeah, the elbows are feeling a bit funky. All righty. Pointing the correct end towards space. Classic Kerbal Space Pro no, XKCD jokes. Okay. Here we goes. My backgrounds are neat. I never noticed the city had a sunset sunrise thing. Yeah, it has a whole day-night cycle. It is very sweet that way. Let's first see if we can earn some money by getting these tourists into space. Now, this design didn't work because it doesn't have enough oomph, but it might if we have it go straight up. Is it the city from my lord? Yes, it is. Hi, fan of Snur. Let's give it another try. This time we're just going to try and head straight up. Ah. You need a pointed tip. Yeah. Yeah, I think that aerodynamics is a problem. Let's test. Oh! Also, notice the flag. I managed to mod that in properly. Make it a fair detachment flag. Well, let's try. Oh, it's still got a bit of angle on it. Okay. Not what I wanted. I wanted... Ah! You... Why is it fighting me? Okay. That doesn't have enough power to weight ratio. Okay. We're heading directly down at way too fast. I think, yeah, better aerodynamics and a better late stage. Revert to vehicle assembly. That never happened. Yeah, the second stage doesn't have any thrust at all. Okay. We have radial decouplers. Good. So, let's go like that. Engines. Stick a swivel on it. What we can do with bearings for the top. Hello, NSA. You finally caught up with me, apparently. Yes. That works. Hold on, let's get... you like that. then that's too big. Hold on, we've got those side ones. That should be fine then. I say taking off some of the parachutes. If we go like that, we go 3 to a side. Okay. Let's click on you, just get you rotated so you're facing upwards. Let's get rid of those. And then add boosters. Okay. Now, hopefully this won't cost more than it pays out. Nice. Okay, let's stick some aero on it. Alright, so almost got 3 kilometers a second of delta V. That should work out for us. Okay, let's save this as tour. Make sure that the crew are all the tourists. And now we are ready to go for launch. Just let me adjust my chair for max comfort. What's going on here? Hold on, that doesn't look right. Why are the controls responding weirdly? You can see that? Okay. Oh, it's not meant to go to orbit. Hey. You notice that when I adjust the thrust, the roll yaw and those ones vary. So because I've restarted the machine, give me a second. We're going to have to... Let's save this. And check on the game settings. Go back. Settings. This is the biggest problem I've had with it. Okay. Pitch. Roll. Yaw. Then throttle. Okay, that's already set up correctly. Then translation in docking mode. Translation in docking mode like that. Okay. And translate forward back in docking mode. That's set correctly. Okay. Good. During October 2002. I can't say. And I'll only answer in the presence of my lawyer. All right. Hello, he. Oh, he. Okay, that's more sensible. And then... Okay. That's sort of like the classic controls check before flight. Okay. Stability assistance is enabled. We are ready to go. This is going to be purely a suborbital flight. Ah, should probably close that hatch while we're there. Here we goes. Apoapsis is well outside of the atmosphere. Actually, we could probably go to orbit with this. Although going straight up isn't the best for orbital. There we goes. All right. Okay, they got all of their points. Now we just fast forward and hope we land safely. What's the mission? The mission was a space tourism one. Send these 4 expensive passengers into space and then bring them down safely. Those explosions are completely safe explosions. Don't worry about the explosions. Coming in pretty hot, yeah. See? Nothing to worry about. The chute's deployed. They explode as a safety feature. Yeah. They're safety explosions. And the brief 15 Gs of acceleration, totally expected. And now you can drift safely to the bottom. You're getting rid of non-essentials. Yeah. I think that was the boosters touching down, actually. Wow, we're getting all the departments today. All right. And I can take a sip now. Let's actually do a bit of a fast forward here. Oh, we can see the shadow. A little bit of a concern last. And let's have a touchdown. Damn it. You can do it. Lonk. All right. Recover vessel. Oh, we even got a bit of science from that. Ah. Obi-Wan clip of... Hey. Crew, no XP gain, that's fine, there are tourists. Now if we look at our contracts... Why? Ah, cool, completed. We used to get a little... a little blurb when that got completed. I'm not sure why it doesn't anymore. But we got more money for our space program, which is great. Flight planning. We need a mission control update for that. Resource transfer available. I think flight planning is the next thing we would really want. Yeah, okay. Let's pick up flight planning. And... hey, science data from space round Kerbal. Yes, please. Plant flag. We'll pick that up because we're going to be doing it sooner or later. Test stack separated, landed at Kerbal. These are free. And those ones are incomplete. No, these are... We'll do that one later. We'll use the ones we've just picked up. So, got to explore the Mun, go into orbit, transfer space. Okay, let's first do that one. That's the easy one. You. TO6 stack separator. Like that. Go to launch. Yeah. And I think if we just... decouple... Ah, it comes up in the messages. Hold on. Oh, I think that means we've got the... I think that means we've got that one thing. Oh, stretch time! Let's do stretches. Uh, oh. Yeah, my arms are really wonky. My head doing that thing again. I think we're back. Okay. Did we get the... Okay, hold on. Let's try it again. This time doing through the staging menu. Yay, that got it. We got the money for it. Excellent. Now let's go. For the Mun mission. Ah. Well, that's what the contract asked for. Okie dokie. So, utility. Flag there. We'll have those staged separately. And you stage up to all the way up there because I don't want you activating. Good. That's the next thing is our science payload. We're going to put in a service bay. Ah, we've got the solar panels now. Cool. Those there. battery. So again, we're going to do 3 thermometers. Three barometers. Three of them. Close that. Now, thermal management. Chuck a heat shield on there. And a coupler. Cool. Let's go. Fuel tanks. You and engines. That one is for orbital maneuvering. Split that off. Oops, not that one. Okay. Now we're going to have an upper stage for circularizing our orbit and the MUN transfer. Oop. So, fuel tanks. I just want to make sure that's... Yeah, it's got oxidizer and fuel in it. Good. That's our upper stage. That. Okay. Now the aim is to get about 500 total. There we goes. This will be our main launch stage. Alright, and engines, we're going to go for... Yeah. Says the variants available. Oh, they're just different colorings. Okay. Good. Oh. Thrust ratio 7.5. That's kind of a problem. That's what we have the boosters for. Through there. Throw on our solid fuel boosters. Okay, we're up to 3. We want 5. Let's get some aerodynamics going. Guess we can add fuel tanks here. Until we get also move that down to there. Okay, we're up to about 4. Okay. Little worried about how long that's going to burn for. Getting rather tall as well. Oh, and that's moved. Okay. Well, let's see how... that goes. There we go. Yeah. All right. To do for wider. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Unfortunately, we haven't unlocked wider parts. So, let's at least try that out. Right. And it's a 2-man. Actually, hold on. Just got to make sure that we're crewed with the correct peeps. I want a scientist. Let's try it. Got that locked on there. Good. Controls check. GPS enabled. Let's switch it to there. Perhaps this is 8 meters. All right, let's go. Okay, launch is... Oh! That's concerning. Bit wobbly on the launch. Okay, I'll try and start on a... Okay. That's completely not me. Alright, that's a failure. I think that's partially because of the wideness of the ship. Can do with some more bracing. Can you brace? What's that? There's a random bit of bracing in the middle of there that's... Hey! This will make the ship a bit thicker. Isn't... What I don't like is sometimes... Hold on. The brace connected on one side but not on the other, even though we are in symmetry mode. There we go. Then maybe if we go... like that. We will have something. Okay. Also noticing that's got a dreadful thrust to weight ratio, so... Correct. That, and then put that one... up there. doesn't really fix it. A little bit less fuel then. Nope. On. 0.6. Maybe? Okay. Let's try that out. Yeah, that feels a lot stiffer. Fanar. Oh. And we lost it. Vert flight. I think we need some fins for better stability. So it's fighting to not to roll. It was good, yeah. Okay, and where's our center of mass? Pretty low, that's a issue. At least the center of aerodynamics is behind it. Hello, Harris is falling. Or has been falling. Right. We are... Well, at about 7 kilometers we'll begin the gravity turn. Why don't we have any thrust? We'll be using a more aerodynamic stuff like the capsules. That might be part of the issue. And part of the issue wasn't we weren't burning strong enough. And now our thrust to weight ratio is too small. Okay, let's revert that one. To launch. We'll try using the capsules next. But first I want to actually have the engines engaged while we launch. Yeah. Means we're going to have to shed some weight. Like my doctor keeps telling me. I have got trackers on me, yes. All right. Let's keep an eye on our orbital stats. Ah. Here we go. Now that we're out of the atmosphere, the fact that we got not very good aerodynamics doesn't matter at all. Career mode. We should be a little bit up. That gravity turn was slightly more aggressive than I should have done. Don't like that. Hey. Yeah. I think we're back in the atmosphere and it's fighting me. We're not going to make this one. Let's... One more chance with this design, and then we're going to do a bit of alteration. We've got ground effect with gravity. Full thrust. Yeah. 30k meters up, you should be 80k. Flight look pretty, yeah. Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay. Now let's try to do a gravity turn, but not as aggressive as the previous one. Okay. And I'm keeping my eye on our apoapsis. A lot harder at the low science levels. You don't have as many good engines and such what. I've got the Swivel and the Reliant, and another atmospheric one, and that's it. At least we got out of the atmosphere this time. Hey, you. Yep, speed is going up. I'm noticing that that angle is dropping down though. Uh, Poor Jeb, yeah. Oh, now my altitude's going down. That's triangling us up a bit. Why are you... Ah, because we're re-entering. Okay, just want to check one thing. Is this even possible? Let's see if MechJeb can do it. Hands off. Hands are off the keyboard and the joystick because we're using autopilot. Yeah. The goal is to get into a Mun orbit and return. I actually think we need to ditch some weight. All right. Pull it. Okay. That's... I think MechJeb's got this completely wrong. That's not getting to space at all. That's worse than what I flew. Oh, good point. Okay. Let's get back to my stretchy place. Oh. actually, I'm going to also recalibrate. Just give me a second. Here we go.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Calibration complete.
That's better. Now my motion's less janky. Goes. Ah. And then on rockets. 10 more oxidize than they really need. Carry less fuel. Whoop. All right, let's revert flight to vehicle assembly. So, now, I'm wondering about something. Reliant doesn't do thrust vectoring, but it has a better thrust to weight ratio. So if we, and we've got the winglets which have, hold on, are they controlled? No, they're not controlled. Okay, let's switch out the winglets. For ones with control surfaces. Then swap out the engine. For a more powerful one. Round 220. That sounds a bit more than... Okay. Well, we can cut down on fuel as well. That will help. Alright. Now. Ah. Was it this chart? Because this chart says it's 3,400 KSP to get into orbit. Ah, no worries. Although 3,700 with that. So it's 8. 420. 450. So 4,500 should be our target. I think that's a bit better. Actually, if we put a little bit more up the top, where it will be more efficient. Okay. Because that one's out of atmosphere. Perfect. I think that's good for us. Now, hopefully the loss of control is not going to be a factor. Save the game. Yeah. Oh, we wanted to change the... We wanted to change you, didn't we? To something more aerodynamic. This is the only pod I have, so it's going to be how many crew? Is crew capacity 1? Okay. You. Alright, and we want this to return safely. We're going to have to stick a new set of there it goes. Shoots on it. At there. Drogues first and then the main. Ah. That is actually an approach. Alright. I reckon that's going to do us. Hold on. We have... Yeah, we got Jeb crewing. Oh. Sorry. Alright. Thrust to max for launch. At least feels stable. Let's pull back through max Q. Okay. Start doing a gravity turn soon, but I want to wait till that's free. Yeah, without the swivels, we've got a lot less attitude control. Ah! But perhaps this is a lot better. And we... Oh. Yeah, we've got no... Yeah, we've got... Just a minute. We've got no attitude control. Ah. So, we definitely need... Hold on. You? Yeah. Alrighty. Actually, hold on. I have a crazy idea. There we go. That should get us the thrust vectoring control that we want. Let's see how that comes out. Ah, yep. True, but the contract is for... Wow. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Oh. That... We should have started the gravity turn sooner. Yep. Can you... Oh, hold on. I've got to aim for the... That. Yep. There we goes. Check map. Yep. Also checking this. I think we actually did circulation burn too early. That's okay. So long as our apoapsis is high, and that's getting higher. Yep. Worst comes to worst. Oh, that's a good sign. All right. Oh, look at that. You want a circular orbit? That's a circular orbit. Now... Hold on. Can you... Let's get the... Oh, hold on. Set that as target. New. There we go. Da. Hey. I've got 800 meters a second. 1,700. Okay, cool. Good on fuel yet. Now, first things first. We need to return some science data from Kerbal orbit as one of our contract requirements. Just check our contracts. Yeah. Now we've got the alarm clock set so we can warp. Actually, we could have hit that button. Oops, should have deleted and closed that. Okay. Start burn. 40 seconds. Sure, we're right on it. There it goes. Okay. $20 to burn. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Okay. Make sure we're right on that. Go. I want to check the map. Oh. Okay. We have an encounter. Got 940 fuel. Okay, let's go. Add a maneuver there. So we want to get an orbit. All right. Quick save. And warp. Okay. Like that. There we have Kerbal. It's an awesome shot of it, actually. You need a more orbit, right? Yes. 20 seconds to burn. Actually, I think we can just go lock her on to retrograde. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. We have an orbit. Observe mystery goo. Hi. The goo seems less dense here. Keep that. Log pressure. Okay, we've already done that. Log temperature. Yep, we've already done that. Have we had crew report? Yeah. And I think for the contract, can you alarm clock go away? Money and science. Okay, for the contract requirements, spacewalk, EVA, EVA report. Oh, we've already got one. Oops. All right. Now we just got to return. Let's get a maneuver node there. Can we get a free return path? No. I wonder if we go... Ah, okay. $51. Okay, just get it down to 40. Not 20. 20's a bit... There, okay. Cool. It's our time. Okay. Forgot about that. Let's get us on. All lined up. Got about 300 meters per second. Plenty of fuel. Perfect. Yeah. Hey. All lined up. Actually, if we go here, we'll try that. Actually, just going to go. Quick save. Does it tell us yet? 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Did I? No, I haven't overcooked it. Cool. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, I've got to adjust that orbit slightly. There we go. Now, we are re-entering. And I should take a stretch after we finish the re-entry. Oh. Oh. Yep. I've often wondered about the trade-off of that. Because just skimming over the surface is probably safer. But I don't think Yeah, we've got plenty of ablator. Right. We are not doing too bad. Definitely hypersonic. Ah, yeah. All right. Here we can feeling it now. Should be ready yet. Drogue chutes launched. Main chutes launched. Do I have the Firefly mod installed? No, I don't. I don't think I've done a splashdown yet either, so that means I should be able to get science from here. Make the re-entry fire look more re... That's cool. And now all we have to do is allow ourselves to drift safely back. I could, though, if I return with the heat shield, it'll be one of the parts I do when I salvage the ship, and I get more money for it. Uh, uh, Forgot you're in Korea that can back for recovery. Yeah. Hold on. I wonder if... No. Yep, you haven't got log for that. And temperature? And we'll get a report from after we splashed down. For a little bit more science. I've got some messages. Space work around Mun. Explore the Mun. Okay. At the poles is also top tier. Yeah. Once I've got all the aircraft parts, Goo escapes into the water. Cool. Uh, Log pressure data. Caught data from there, and log temperature. Eagle. Also, I think we can do a crew report from here. One crew report, yes. All right. Recover vessel. And that should mean yeah, definitely. Time to stretch. Right. Ugh. Stretch is done. Yeah, we got 500 from recovered parts. You see, this is why I wanted to keep the bits. Oh, another XP point for Jeb. If we look at the contracts, we fulfilled that one as well. Perfect. Now if we go into here, get the good fuel tanks. And more importantly, the fuel pipe. Oh, that's a new feature. Definitely research that. Pick you up. Pick that up. Oh, these are fun as well. Okay. Let's add that to our list. We can do those at the same time. And that one we can do now. How many? I've got one more. Double orbital flight. We can already do that. Cool. Alrighty. Thinking we do the... Okay, we'll save that. Load you up. Now we already know that this design works. It's actually overspec'd. So... like that. Close them. Throw the 2 tourists in it. Actually, throw them in, see if they can get XP out of doing this. Even though they're not flying. Why is that mission flag that? That mission flag should be my flag. Where is my flag got to? There it is. Save the new design. This is going to be a quick mission. Hey. The idea is we go straight up and then go straight down again. Ah! Let's put some stabilizing fins on it. Oh, we changed the center of mass. That's the problem. Let's just get the center of mass. There. Yeah. That should be better for our suborbital flight. Why is that? actually, because it was so wiggly, it's going to strut it up a bit. Yeah. Yes, struts. There we go. Yeah, that feels a lot more rigid. Yeah. Hey. Once again, this is overkill. Yeah. Can we get any... Oh, we can actually get a crew report from here. Keep that. Yeah. We might find other uses for this chip configuration. So I reckon... Are we just doing a suborbital? Eh. Kerbal, ferry 2 sat. Okay. Ah, staging's a bit quirky, but apart from that... Ah, uh, this is a bit scary, but it's safe. All right. A little bit more science and a bit more money from our tourists. And we've got a couple of launch tests. And then we'll call the stream to an end, I suspect. Yes. Hold on. Oh, Arby wants a Mun flyby. That's going to be a little... tricky. Okay, let's go recover. Got to remember to read the contracts before I sign them. There. Yeah. Bob and Ballerina got a XP out of that. Excellent. Now, if we check the contracts... Oh, you wanted an orbit as well. Well, that ship's probably orbitally capable. When I first started, almost uninstalled because I discovered science. I do actually like the contracts you're given. So, save tour. I'm also going to cheese a couple of the ones with the new vessels. So, Rove Max Model S2. What is a Rove Max Model S2? The wheel. Yep. This has to be installed to be tested. And Skipper. I actually like the Skipper. Here's a big one. Yep. And it doesn't even have to be properly launched either. So you can do this. And then... Where is our supports? It's going to cheese it a bit more. Because we're going to do a static test. There it goes. Now, I think we can go run test. That's contract fulfilled. And that's the contract fulfilled for the engine. And recover vessel. We haven't used any fuel. We haven't really used the engine at all. So the money returned is really good. That money, I think I can upgrade the science department. That unlocks more advanced science when we get them. And we'll do that later. I think that is where we will leave it for today. Let's get back to my main room. Thank you everybody for joining me as I played Kerbal Space Program. Tomorrow we will be doing a bit of programming on stream in Rust for a... Oh, my head's gone funny again. For solving a particular problem I'm working on at the moment. And then the day after that, on Saturday my time, we'll be doing some more Kerbal Space Programming. More Kerbal Space Program. As always, the first time watching, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you all later. Oops, so, bye-bye, everybody. See you later.